So when we say melt up, I just want to sort of finish that point. It usually we are talking about like a frenzied move in the very short term, but that's not what you mean. You think
no. I mean, it makes a major long-term top, which is not a great thing. So I mean, it's great that we are going up on a wall of worries in a way that every time we meet, we are worried about, is this the end? Is this market going to fall? Will the investor flow stop?
Correct.
Will people run away? Markets don't climax at periods like that. And this seems to be more like the 90s bull market, where small caps were doing phenomenally well. And what tipped it eventually, of course, one was the Asian crisis, which happened outside our control. And B, it just got overwhelmed with supply. And that's really what capitalism should do, that prevent what I call that melt up, where the entire market goes up 10x in a decade. And then you don't see that prices for maybe next 10 or 20 years. So I'm hoping we don't get a melt up, and supply response takes care of it. And supply is coming, but it's still what I call a quadrant 3 or quadrant 4 level supply. The big guys haven't yet come. And in the bigger ones, if I take the top 10 companies, no one is supplied. Having said that, the owners of those companies, whether it's BAT selling down ITC or Singtel selling down Bharti, that's happened. But it's not like the Reliances or the Tatas or someone has come with massive issuances, which I think is around the corner. It should come.
I mean, bankers we speak to tell that over the next 12 to 18 months, about $25 billion worth of IPOs should happen. But that is, I'm not sure how much of the...
So, Prashant, 25 also, I'm saying, is a small number now. It's a $5 trillion market cap. So if you don't do 50 billion, is 1%. So issuance is, the government ought to be doing 25 billion. The larger groups easily can take 25 to 50 billion. And this is combination of primary and, of course, QIPs and so on. We've seen promoter selling, we've seen PE selling, we've seen MNC strategic selling, and it's gone from across the world, right? If GE of US has sold, Whirlpool has sold, BAT has sold, Sumitomo from Japan has sold, Singtel has sold, and now Hyundai is approaching the market. So all these chaps are getting it right. But we still haven't come and raised the money.
And that will happen according to you?
I think it's inevitable. I mean, that's what capitalism is, right? That demand for paper will create the supply.
And we're a long way off from that climax, or
I hope I'm not proven wrong next week, but I think this has legs to go.
This has legs to go.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV18 on all of our digital platforms.